Hello, rogues. Welcome to Sunday. I'm a little bit slow getting set up today, but that's okay. I'm here. Oh, I don't even know where the intervening time went from yesterday to today. I finished streaming and then I watched Q Times for a bit last night and played some New World. And hi, Mobius Tempest. How are you today? And then I went to bed, and I woke up late and had breakfast and watched Saturday Night Live from yesterday, and then it was time to stream. So I'm here, but I do know that we're going to Vermeer today. So that is Vermeer or Vermeer. I'm not certain exactly how it's supposed to be pronounced. Vermeer is a painter, so maybe it's Vermeer. But, you know, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I've got... Yeah, all of that going on. just too many things that... I don't know. It takes up time, but it doesn't. And I enjoy them, but, like, where does the time go? Oh yeah, the N7 hat. I've had this hat for a little while. But yeah, that's the one I chose to put on today. I also have a N7 little mug here. It's the one that says I should go on the other side, but I do beverages left-handed, so you all get the N7 side of this mug. I know some other people do right-handed beverages, and in which case you would see the I should go side of the mug. But I drink beverages left-handed for some reason. I am right-handed, but I drink beverages with my left hand. So, I don't know. It just never occurs to me. Like, if I'm sitting down and my left hand isn't, like, near a table, like, when I sit on the couch or whatever, and I'm sitting so that the back of the couch is to my left, and I've got, like, a little table with a drink on it next to me, then I'll use my right hand to drink, but otherwise it's the left hand. I don't know. I don't know why I'm even talking about it, but that is thing. That is weird, insignificant fact about me? I don't know. But yeah, so last night I was actually behind. So I tuned in to Q Times and like posted in chat and said, I'm excited. And then I left and went and watched the VOD from a week ago, because I hadn't watched the VOD from a week ago yet for the Avatar game that they were doing. And it was really good. I couldn't watch it a week ago because it was on when I was playing D&D. And then I tuned in last night and I was like, wait, I can't watch this because I didn't see last episode. So now I've seen almost all of both episodes of that. Quite good. As fully expected it. Got Xander and Sam in it, as well as other people that are new to me, who were also really, really good. And then I guess next week's is on a different channel, so I'll have to pay attention to that, because I won't be able to watch next week's live. I'll have to VOD it too. But yeah, worth a watch if you are familiar with Avatar and are at all interested in watching wonderful people playing tabletop role-playing games. So far, I have theories about what's going on. We'll have to see if they're borne out once they switch DMs. I did too, and I backed it before I was super familiar. Like, I had not seen Legend of Korra yet, and I thought I hadn't seen all of Avatar, which is true. I had never seen the end of Avatar. But the way that Netflix had Avatar set up, I thought I was still in the first season. But I was like 2 episodes from the end of the series. So I have now watched all of it, including Legend of Korra, and it's pretty cool. And I'm interested to see exactly how the role-playing game is implemented. It's definitely a universe worth playing in. I believe it's Powered by the Apocalypse is the system that they're using for it. And I've never actually played a Powered by the Apocalypse game. I have set up a character for a Monster of the Week game. I just haven't had a chance to play a session yet. And I'm still very confused on how the rules work. So, Korra as a series grew on you. I thought Legend of Korra was pretty cool. I liked kind of the time shift and the kind of mix of technology with the bending powers and stuff. I thought that was pretty neat. I really like kind of worlds where you get like kind of punk era technology mixed with magic. It's a setting that I quite like. Hi, Hibberty Gibbet. Very interesting variation on the Powered by Apocalypse system. More internal sliders and balancing. That I will take your word for, because I don't understand the basics of Powered by the Apocalypse yet. I need to play a session before I'll really understand the rules. I was confused setting up my Monster of the Week character as to how I would fit. I think I figured it out, but also I have no idea. I may need to watch some like stuff on PBTA. Snorpabas. Yeah, that would make it difficult to watch. Also, hello. It's definitely worth it if like, I don't know what options you have, but if you ever get the chance to like rent some DVDs or something somehow, it is worth a watch. It's starts off very much children's cartoon, and it remains relevant for children, but it also grows up a little bit and becomes more enjoyable for older folks. So, I definitely enjoyed it. I was trying to think through all the different variations of bending that you could have. Apparently, the water benders are ice benders, so there's that. And the earth benders some of them can do metal bending, and some of them can do lava bending, but not all of them can do either of them. Air, there's got to be some sort of variation that could happen with air. I just haven't really thought through what those are. And fire, it seemed weird to me that firebenders weren't the lava benders, but firebenders can be lightning benders. Or electric bender. And then water, of course, had blood bending. Dark. Yeah, blood bending. But also, if you think about it, like a waterbender could make trees explode. Like, if you're thinking of it for, like, fighting applications and, say, the battle's taking place in a forest, you can make trees explode by superheating the water inside of them. Actually, a firebender could technically do the same thing. Yeah, there's just lots of things that could happen. There's bender bending, which specifically bends large metal robots from the far future. Yeah, that's what I meant. Not superheating, but if you freeze if a waterbender was to cause the water in a tree to freeze, they could make the tree explode. Yeah, airbenders who just decide that, nope, sorry, I'm gonna remove all the air from around your head and you die. Things get pretty dark in this series as it goes along, in the second series especially. But I also liked, so in the first series there was one character who didn't do bending and learned swordsmanship. But in the second series, there were multiple characters who were extremely relevant to the story and were essentially main characters who did not have any bending ability at all. And yeah, Asami, yeah, Sokka. And I love that they included them because it makes the world more real. It's kind of like in Star Wars, in the original Star Wars trilogy, where you get like, yeah, you have somebody with the Force, but a lot of people around him didn't have it, and they were still useful. Chewie especially useful, Han less so, but I just like that it's a series ostensibly about the people with the special powers, but they wouldn't succeed without the people that supported them that didn't have the special powers. And I liked that. I liked the way it was series. So yeah, the chi blockers. People who didn't have powers who were effective against people with powers. That was a lovely addition. And the tech could allow them to fight on equal levels. Yeah. Yeah, that was a really good aspect of Legend of Korra, is adding in so that people without powers weren't necessarily defenseless against people with powers. It provided some balance, and since the entire series is about how the Avatar basically exists to maintain the balance, it's a really good little element. It fixes the Jedi problem that Star Wars ended up with, where everybody wanted to be a Jedi and GMs had to ban them from the system. Yeah, so like in Avatar The Last Airbender, if you play the TTRPG once it comes out, you don't necessarily have to be a bender with abilities. Like, there are viable options and reasons you might want to play a character who wasn't a bender. Except that I would definitely, absolutely, 100% always pick waterbender because ice powers. If I have the opportunity for ice magic, I take ice magic. Every time. Which is why, despite the fact that the Fire Staff is more powerful in New World than the Ice Gauntlet, I use the Ice Gauntlet almost exclusively, because ice magic. Fire or lightning or tech would be your choice. And yeah, that'd be great. It's just, I like ice magic, and Iceman is my favorite X-Man, and give me ice powers. I want ice. Never run out of ice for your drinks. The problem is, if in reality, if you had the ability to generate ice out of thin air, the area around you would get superheated because of like the physics involved in compressing all of the water around you into a solid piece of ice. Just the reaction and the speed at which it's happening, it would get really hot around you, which is the opposite of what I want. So But yeah, that I would definitely, in a world where that wouldn't happen, I would take ice powers. In fact, my current Forbidden Lands character has ice magic, and I use it a lot. Because it was there, it was available. Once the Bitter Reach came out and they introduced ice magic, I was like, this is for me. Get hot greater than get hot, then make more ice, then get hotter, then repeat. Yeah. Depends on the actual physics used. If you just slow down the molecules, you'd have a minimal heat. If you moved the heat, then yes. And see, that's what the analyses that I looked at is so many of the like ice magic powers are essentially just removing the heat from something, which just makes it hotter around that thing that you remove the heat from. And like the ice wouldn't last, but yeah, if you were to suddenly just like, I'm gonna freeze you in somebody's body, yeah, you could just like solidify. I don't know. You'd have to do something on the molecular level there. But generally, most ice powers are like, I'm just gonna take away the heat. So I know with X-Men and Iceman in particular, because it's already been introduced in that universe, that like Cyclops's ray beam thing, the energy for that comes from some alternate universe, and it just sucks the energy out of that alternate universe to shoot it out. I suppose Iceman could be removing that heat and shunting it into a separate universe where it wouldn't affect the one that they're all living in. Ice within somebody's body. Yeah, like ice powers, deadly. People are bags of mostly water. My Hero Academia. I don't know, Snorpamboss. It's possible. I've only seen like the first maybe 2 seasons of My Hero Academia. I had a Crunchyroll subscription for a little while and started watching it, but only a couple of seasons were out. I don't remember that specifically, but that's not to say that it didn't happen, because I often just don't remember details like that. I haven't resubscribed to Crunchyroll to like catch up on the latest stuff, because I got to the point where I had run out of things I wanted to watch on there. I honestly subscribed to it so I could watch Fairy Tail, because as much as Fairy Tail is so bad, so bad, it has so many things wrong with it, I really enjoyed it. Reed Justine is probably my favorite Fairy Tail character. It's a Shonen Jump anime, which means it has so many problems. Not the least of which is Lucy Heartfilia, who, why? Why does she need such big boobs? She doesn't need such big boobs in such a skimpy top. But that's Shonen Jump. So, but overall, I liked Fairy Tail quite a lot. I got really mad because it doesn't end. Apparently, they stopped making the show. The manga continued, and so if I wanted to continue the story, I could. But, like, there were multiple spots where the story ended with a satisfying ending, and then it just kept going in the anime, because apparently it kept going in the manga. But then where they ended the anime wasn't an ending. They'd had multiple opportunities to end the anime at a good ending spot, and then they didn't end it. And then when they did end it, it wasn't a good ending spot, and it was just so frustrating. It made me mad. But honestly, by that point, I was skipping through like entire episodes of filler content, just to try and follow a specific storyline or plot line. So I love the animation. I love the characters. I love many aspects of it. But then it has problematic things, like there's one of the guild leaders that is 1000% a gay stereotype that just annoyed the heck out of me. But I liked a lot of the characters. I liked a lot of the story. I loved the animation for it. I loved the art. I didn't pick up. There was a Fairy Tail game that came out last year, I think, or maybe the year before, that I was excited about, and I didn't buy it because it only came in Japanese. They chose not to do English dub, and that would have killed the game for me, because I would have been so focused on trying to figure out what people were saying that I would not have been enjoying playing the game. So I didn't buy it because they didn't do an English dub. The manga had a gajillion more characters than the anime. Okay. Yeah. I enjoy it in spite of itself. It was one, I don't know if it ever showed on Saturday mornings. Like, so many of the Shonen Jump series were on, like, Saturday morning cartoons in the US. So I definitely watched some of them. I don't think Fairy Tail ever was. I think that was one that I encountered more recently, and and enjoyed it enough to do the Crunchyroll subscription so I could watch it. I started watching One Piece. One Piece just is a marathon, and I stopped. I was like, no, I'm not devoting the next 10 years of my life to trying to watch all of One Piece. One that I would really like to go back to and watch again and see if I remember or like can get like the overall story is like Pirates of Darkwater. I watched that as a kid and I remember little bits of it, but I'd like to go back and like see if there was an overall narrative that I missed as a kid. Yeah, I liked Pirates of Darkwater. I don't know if they ever finished it or if it just ended. But that was one that I got into as I don't even know how we got on this. But we've been playing our game now for a half an hour, so I should maybe switch to the game screen. You avoid the infinity shows yourself. Prefer the ones that are like 26 episodes max. Yeah. Pirates of Darkwater was awesome and died before it ended. World building. Yeah, that's one. Hi, Lord Portico. Hi, Argitis. That is a world that I would love to play in as a TTRPG or as a video game. I would absolutely love a Pirates of Darkwater video game. Let me create a character and live in that world. I mean, that's kind of, I think, why I've enjoyed New World at all, is because it reminds me of Pirates of Darkwater. And it's not a big reminding of that. It has very little in common, except being like kind of the age of pirates, and there's dark corruptive forces in the world, or on the island of Eternum. But otherwise, it's not really Pirates of Darkwater-y at all. I would love Pirates of Darkwater as a game, a TTRPG, or a video game. Yes, we are definitely 100% playing Mass Effect right now. It was the first Saturday morning cartoon show that you watched that didn't have white people in it anywhere. Did it not have white people in it? I never even noticed. But that would make sense. It was good. I liked it a lot. I'm gonna have to revisit it now. Oh yeah, Orangitis, Pirates of Darkwater. Okay, I'm going to switch to the game screen. We can keep chatting about Saturday morning cartoons and animes, but I am switching now. We may get game. Okay. We have 100% been playing this game the entire time, if anybody asks. Orangitis, if you never watched it, I will say that you probably should go back and watch it. See, we've talked about Saturday morning. What about weekday afternoon cartoon? And I don't honestly remember what any of them were, except for Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers, that had the best Disney character ever, Gadget. It was a really long loading screen. Something must be spooky. It's the ogres. The October ogres affecting stream. Now I have to remember which buttons do what, because every game is different. Left shift for this game, not left tab. The game I was playing last night was left tab. Alright, so today we are headed to Virmire. We've done Pharos. We've done Novaria. We're off to Virmire. We are stuck in main quest mode. Gotta pull yourself away from your She-Ra 2018 obsession long enough. I have not yet watched that. It is on my list to watch soon, since I finally finished watching Avatar and Legend of Korra. But I haven't watched She-Ra yet, and I haven't watched the new He-Man yet. I need to go back and finish watching the new Voltron. But he's a huge fan of Masters and She-Ra, and he adores all the new cartoons. And he had a few quibbles with the Kevin Smith show, mostly about not enough Tila as lead character. Yeah, I haven't seen either of them, but I like the animation style, and I love some of the people involved, so I should definitely do that. Yes, we're traveling to another system. I want to see, was this show that had Lionel? Cat people. Thundercats. They need to do an updated Thundercats. I would also take an updated Maskmen.
Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you're in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
What's going on? Oh, did they do an updated Thundercats? I need to pay more attention. I have not been paying attention to all of the updated cartoons. First back metalized action figures you ever owned. I just remember, what was the small cat's name that followed Lionel around? Just remember having, like, Snarf. Yeah. I remember having a little plastic Snarf thing that would go on a straw. So, like, if you went out for fast food, you'd slide that down on your straw and he would be sitting on top of your cup. Silliest little thing, but it's, like, the only piece of Thundercats merch I remember from when I was a kid. Okay. I'm going to pay attention to the conversation. I'll be back to chat in a minute.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
I think you don't mean crazy. I think they have temporarily caused people to dissociate, because they're having psychotropic effects. That's not the same as crazy. Crazy is not a good word. You can't just run in. You can count on me, understood, or I'll see what I can do. Okay, but having one to the left, that's where the investigate options usually are, and I feel like I should click it.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation.
How do you want me to approach this?
I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna shoot anything that shoots at me. That's the renegade option. I'll see, but you better expect casualties.
I'll take the biotics down, Admiral. And I'll try to limit the casualties.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now.
I don't know who Peter Cullen is. Lance Henricks? Which voice? Oh. I don't think we've been here, so I'm going to click on the planets. Oh, Peter Cullen played Optimus Prime. Gotcha. Here we have a planet named Priscilla. Spelled in a way that I've never seen Priscilla spelled before. Priscilla is a terrestrial world so small it cannot retain even a trace atmosphere. Surface is frozen and composed of magnesium silicates with carbonaceous deposits. In the recent past, a pirate band from the Terminus systems carved a message into the surface using ship-based laser weapons. In 100-meter-wide Batarian syllabic, the message proclaims the military prowess and virility of one Captain Zaish. A smaller postscript alludes to the questionable parentage of all humans. Orbital period 108.7 Earth years. Radius 2,075 kilometers. Day length 24.9 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.00 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature minus 158 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.1 G. Space graffiti! Chloroplon? You're sorry for the inconvenience. Chloroplon. Chloroplon is a relatively small hydrogen-helium gas giant with a haze of methane in the upper atmosphere. Orbital period 47.8 Earth year. Radius... Whoa! I stumbled on that. Radius 32,191 kilometers. Day length 13.4 Earth hours. God's final message to his creation. That orbit is here. Vermeer. Wish I could consistently say one or the other. I want to say Vermeer because that's an artist's name and I studied art history for a while and so my brain thinks Vermeer. But it's spelled Vermeer. It's not spelled like Vermeer. Nemata. Nemata is a... Himberty Gibbet, thank you for the subscription! Yay! Thank you. Welcome to the Rogues. And with Prime. Wait, Vermicelli? We're renaming the planets based on food now to make us all hungry. Nemata is a terrestrial planet with a thick, hazy atmosphere of ammonia, methane, and a cocktail of other hydrocarbon gases. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of nickel with deposits of iron. With a density 1.4 times that of Earth, it is obvious that Nemata is rich with heavier elements. Mining could be extremely profitable, though the lethal heat and high gravity make initial development costly. Given the political instability of the nearby Terminus systems, investment unlikely. Orbital period 3.5 Earth years. Radius 7,318 kilometers. Day length 70.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 1.6 Earth atmosphere. Surface temperature 168 Celsius. Surface gravity 1.4 G. Novaria equals noodles. Nemata equals Nutella. Oh, thank you, Himberty Gibbet. Nutella, diabetes in a can. I'm trying to do two different voices for the stats and the narration, and I keep stumbling on the transition between the two. I don't know why I do it. I started it when I first started doing the readings, and I enjoy it. So, a pretty planet. Dar 4 is a close-orbiting hot Jupiter. Hydrogen-helium... Blah! I should breathe before I read. Jar 4 is a close-orbiting hot Jupiter, hydrogen-helium gas giant with clouds of airborne silicate and deeper layers of sodium. In composition, it is extraordinarily similar to 51 Pegasi's planet Bellerophon, one of the first extrasolar planets discovered by humanity in the late 20th century. Despite its great size, Jar 4 is actually rather low mass. The incredible heat of the star Hawk has caused its atmosphere to expand. In fact, Jar 4 is so low mass, it is tidally locked to Hawk. The temperature difference between the sunward hot pole and the dark side cold pole creates constant hurricane force wind. Orbital period 1.3 Earth years. Radius 63,169 kilometers. Day length 1.3 Earth years. R4 equals Jaffa cake. Okay, somebody tell me what is a Jaffa cake? I hear them referenced in various media, and I was listening to something. I want to say it was yesterday, or maybe the day before, where they were mentioned, and my thought was, I don't actually know what those are. And I understand that they are something enjoyable. That is a treat. But I don't know what they are. Small spongy biscuit with a drop of orange marmalade like stuff on top, covered in chocolate. Very popular in the UK. Okay. So I'm familiar with the, like, with a cookie or biscuit that has jelly or jam in the center. I've never seen one covered in chocolate. It's Teal'c's favorite food. And usually when I see them, they have strawberry preserves rather than, or like maybe apple butter in the center instead of orange marmalade. That is very interesting. Thank you for explaining, because I knew it was a treat. I knew it was something people liked, but I didn't know what it was. And yeah, I'm used to, like, they're not really spongy biscuits. They're just like a regular cookie with like strawberry jam or apple butter in the middle. But yeah, I've never seen like a kind of soft one that had orange covered in chocolate. The orange are the original or classic. See, I would probably avoid them, even though orange marmalade is one of the only applications of orange that I at all enjoy. I really don't like oranges. I hate orange juice. I hate oranges. The smell of somebody opening an orange disgusts me. I just hate them. They're awful, and I don't understand why people like them. It sort of extends to tangerines as well. But I love white grapefruit and pink grapefruit. And so I like grapefruits, but I don't like oranges. Europe is, in general, the source of so many cookies that will shorten your lifespan, and love every second of it. Yeah, more for you then. Not really marmalade. Okay. Portico, do you like oranges? I'm friends with many people that like oranges. I'm married to somebody that likes oranges. I don't like oranges. Yeah, more oranges for you then. Give me a grapefruit over an orange any day. Orangitis, I'm sorry. Yeah, grapefruit. I love grapefruit. I can't have it very often because grapefruit will interfere with the effectiveness of so many medications. So like if I was to eat grapefruit, like my allergy meds would basically do nothing. But yeah, I like grapefruit. Favorite cookies are oat caramel brittles that are leaf thin and a staple of Swedish Avraflarn. Interesting. I don't think I've seen those before. I did, when I visited the Netherlands, I became familiar with the little waffle cookies with the caramel in between that they do. That the word for them has left my brain. Grapefruit are good, but they amplify the worst part, the bitterness of oranges. I sorry, Philip, I just have to disagree. Havre is oats, pronounced havre, or close enough. Flarn because basically thin sheets. Okay. Havre flarn. Gotcha. My brain wants... I'm trying to think of the name of those little waffle cookies, and my brain is saying Pannenkoeken, which is not it. Those are pancakes. What are they? Okay, now I can't continue until... Stroopwafel. Yes, stroopwafel. I had never heard of them or seen them until I went to the Netherlands, and they are very, very good. They are amazing fresh. Fresh stroopwafel are absolutely delectable. Okay, are we ready to head to Vermeer? I'm gonna say Vermeer. I can't help it. I always go there. Stroopwafel with whipped cream, strawberry jam, chocolate sauce. Oh, that is definitely diabetes on a plate. Yeah, a really long loading screen, Mobius. So apparently stroopwafel, like the packaged ones that you get at the store, they are best if you have a cup of coffee or tea hot, and you take the stroopwafel and set it on top of the cup so that like the steam from the coffee or tea will warm the waffle and the caramel inside. And like that's how the packaged ones at the store are meant to be eaten, because that's kind of as close as you can get to a fresh made one, is to heat them up on top of your coffee or tea. We used to be able to get stroopwafels at our grocery store here, but they haven't had them in a little over 18 months. Also, freshly baked beignet with whipped cream, dark chocolate, and vanilla. Oh. Now I just want fried dough. Lovely donuts of some sort. Although I'm very particular about my donuts as well. I don't get them if they're dusted in I don't get them if they're dusted in like confectioner's sugar, because it's just too messy. It's not worth it for the donut. I will go for other kinds of donuts, and I just won't touch the ones that are dusted in confectioner's sugar. Now I'm going to be driving my audience away with my takes on food. I apologize. I apologize to all of you who love oranges and confectioner's sugar dusted donuts. Sorry. My favorite donuts are Boston cream filled. The ones, filled donut, it's filled with vanilla custard and has chocolate on top. That is my favorite. Of the package of stroopwafel, you might have the patience to let maybe one sit on top of your beverage. The rest get eaten pretty quickly. This is true. Okay. I'm going to read the entry on Vermeer so that I can actually land on the planet. Vermeer is a lush frontier world, ideal for colonization by carbon-based species. Its vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone have created a wide equatorial band of humid, tropical terrain. Unfortunately, the political instability of the nearby terminus systems has impeded colonization efforts. The high risk of raids by pirates and slavers makes it an unappealing homestead. Orbital period 9.2 Earth years. Radius 6,440 kilometers. Day length 22.3 Earth days. Atmospheric pressure 0.9 Earth atmosphere. Surface temperature 32 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.86 G. Planet Florida. Okay, we're landing. That loading screen took a long time, but we made it past. We're gonna bring Caden and Tali. When it comes to fried dough, there's a type of cookie your mom inherited from her side of the family. Pite Pokar literally translates to boys from Pite. Deep fried cookies usually served around Christmas in northern Sweden. Now you're hungry too. I think we're all hungry now.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander.
It definitely,
Got a clean drop, Commander.
it definitely looks like a video game tropical beach area. 'Cause it has those vines connecting, and I'm like, am I gonna have to like climb across vines? Because they haven't taught me how to do anything like that in this game. But that's what it looks like is gonna happen. Good job, Joker.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
Anti-aircraft towers.
Drill. Meet you at the camp once those towers are offline. Joker out.
See the vines? They look like something I'm going to have to cross. I'm here. Okay, yeah, we're gonna hop in the Mako. Nope. Apparently my fingers are attuned to the controls of New World at the moment. And I tried to hit the letter E to interact, which incidentally is also the controls of the other game that I play regularly, which is Valheim. These controls are not the same. Okay, let's go. We have targets to be shot. I don't think I'm gonna have to cross that vine after all, but it sure looked like I was gonna have to. Now we have... These are Pokemon. What is the... Is it Boldor? No, that's not it. There's a Pokemon that is a slab of rock sitting on some crab's legs. That's what this looks like. No spoiler reminder to save regularly. Thank you. We literally haven't done anything but arrive at the planet at this point, so I'm feeling okay, but thank you, Mobius. What is that Pokemon? Who's that Pokemon? It's like a squarish piece of rock sitting on top of crab legs. Or like, I think it's crab legs. I think of what that Pokemon's name is right now. Oh, related reminder of the quick save key. Thank you. I had indeed forgotten that that existed. Look at this planet. I'm guessing deep water is out there. Yes! Oh yes, that was awesome. I did the quick save though. I have to do that again. That was amazing. Look at this. I can't believe it let me do that. I had to test it because I was like, I bet there's deep water out there. And there was. And oh my gosh. It's too good. It's too awesome. I have to do it one more time. I just love that it lets me. Okay, I'm done now. But it's so good. We're on Water Planet. It's Water Planet. I refuse to say the name of the mediocre sci-fi movie. Actually, not as bad as most people make it out to be, but I still don't need to mention the name of that Water Planet-based movie. Tali, this Mako is not for swimming. Shepard, you're not my supervisor. Does this not seem like an environment that, like, Lara Croft or Nathan Drake would be in? With these vines? It certainly feels that way to me. Oh! Hi there! Bye! Okay, now I have to look. I just can't, I don't know. What is the... Not enough temples and statues to desecrate. This is true. 1 second. I have to look up the name. Because they look just like them from a distance. It may take a second because it's been a while since I opened Pokemon Go. Wow, it's been like a year since I opened this game. Where is it? Come on. No, it's here. Have to find... Now I'm being reminded of all of the ones that I never managed to get. Oh, come on, where is it? Where is it? Just want a name. Apparently I am distractible today. This one. This is Crustle. I don't know if you can see. So the little things that I've been shooting that are on the ground, it reminds me of Crustle. Where? Ah, there. It's like, the radar said you would be nearby. I thought we were here to fight biotics that had gone berserk. Instead, we've got lots of Geth. And lots of Crustle. Boy, are there lots of Crustle. Hey, look at that lightning storm. Oh, this is not that planet? I thought this was the planet with the biotics. Now I have to check. Vermeer. Take the Mako and find the anti-aircraft tower. Enable the guns so the Normandy can land. Rendezvous with the Solarian team. Oh, you're right. Where is that? Chohi? Hackos system in the Hades Gamma cluster. That's not even in this system. Well, we'll have to do that side quest, but we're already on Vermeer. So we'll do that tomorrow? Fire today, Garn tomorrow. Thank you, Justy. Okay. What to level up? Orc. Apparently, I leveled. How about some more throwing and tally? There. Yes, take all. It won't let me save at all. Can't quick save. I will not drive over the edge this time, much as I want to. Oh, and we're being jammed. And jellied. And preserved. Raspberry! Only one man would dare. And find chocolate cover, we have ourselves a tea party. So, going to take out off. Should I be getting out and looking? Probably not, but yeah, there's no reason gotten out. But this is gorgeous! Look at it! Apparently safe. No fish that are going to eat my feet. We're almost to the gatehouse. It's a gate house. Wait, who's shooting at me from where? Hello? Why are you doing that? You're the ones that are here to be shot. I am here to do the shooting. I guess I got them all. But also, now is the time to get out, because there are stairs. Wait. Mobius, I read Lone Star, but my brain says Homestar Runner. Like, I see the word you typed, but my brain says Homestar Runner. Which, of course, immediately leads to thoughts of Dragon. And remembering that I am maxed out on Omnigel, I'm just not gonna do combinations anymore. Jeez, what is that? They have Captain, they've developed cloaking technology. Not good cloaking technology, but it is cloaking technology. Time to check out the email. Trogdor! That was a Kickstarter I did, and I'm very, very happy about it. The Trogdor board game.
Clear.
It is actually a really good board game. Well, that gatehouse was fairly easy. Shouldn't gatekeep people's fandom. If you do, I'll be there to shoot you with my Mako and video game guns. Gatekeepers. Hi there! We're gonna have so much fun, you and I, as I shoot you and you die. So much fun as you die. I will shoot you and I will have so much fun. I don't know what I was saying. I don't know why I was saying it that way. It wasn't a good song. I was just having fun shooting. Alright, where is it? Something shot at me. But there's this over here. And there's that over there. Oh, are you still there? Wow. Whoa. Whoa. I've got options, but I'm going the wrong way. Because I'm going the right way. So it's time to go this way. Alright, here we go. Have to go the wrong way first. That's how games are played. Oh wait, it's a tunnel? They're both the right way? That's no fair! How was I supposed to decide? He doesn't stand very tall. I thought it was supposed to be a Colossus. Kind of like the right setting for a Colossus. This planet is nice. Not as nice as the ice planet, but mostly that's because I like ice. And snow, and winter. It's nice that there's this whole section of planet where the water is just shallow enough so that we can drive through it. And that the differentiation between where that is safe and where we reach the deep water is so clearly demarcated. Won't let me save. Won't let me save. Coming this fall to Broadway. The planet, not the neighborhood. Mass Effect, the musical. Oh my gosh, please, yes, I want Mass Effect the musical. Featuring such memorables as I Should Go, and I Want to Punch the Reporter, but I Can't Decide, and many more. Flirt for Victory. I love that song about Caden's gay angst. What was that one called? A Biotic Amongst Shepherds? There also has to be, absolutely 100% canon, a song that I know exists despite not having reached that in this game. I am the very model of a... except, see, I haven't reached it in game, so I can't remember. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. That's all I know of the song. But that's definitely in the music. Yeah, I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I know it exists because of Amy Dallen's streams, but I That's all I know. I don't know what context it's in. I just know that it is a song. The Ara's power ballad, My Mom Really Needs Therapy, is amazing too. Hey. Musical about therapy. You would not be surprised to know that it exists, and I'm wearing a hoodie about it. Which I will happily show you once I'm not shooting things.
Clear.
Just to show, I have my therapy-based musical hoodie on, which think that shows it. I don't know. Yes, next to normal. Is actually not an accurate representation of bipolar disorder, but also I love the musical and such a difficult topic to try and cover in a musical. Oh, a posture check, a stretch, and a hydrate. Thank you, Lord Portico. Oh, I've missed so much. Oh. Not forgetting Rex singing Krogan on the Roof. Shepherd Rex. Yes, a combination of therapy and music. Can't forget that there is an entire profession about music therapy. Ooh. Thank you for the stretchies. I will, drink from my N7 mug. And attempt to, sit properly as I play. Oh, hi there! Hi! Thank you for welcoming me to the party with such fervor. It's so nice to know that you noticed that I was here. How kind of you to let me come. I believe that is a line from My Fair Lady. I know the how kind of you part is. Just don't remember if I got the end of that sentence correct. Gate controls. Activate! Generator still active. Gate override. Online. Offline.
I'm reading that the grid is down, Commander. On approach to the Solarian base now. Out.
Ready to move out, Commander.
Alright. That's all it was? Huh. If I was a Krogan. Tons of gunfire that matches the da-da-da-da-da-dum. Geth enjoy having people over for tea and biscuit. I just wanna fly. Oh no. You all... This is great. I need to, like... See, now I'm gonna have to go back through this chat later and jot down all of these songs and create a playlist. So there's an exclamation mark on the mini-map that doesn't show on the map. Very frustrating. How do I get through these gates? I have encountered a slight problem with the continuation of this mission. Is there a control that I was supposed to activate and did not? These gates are closed. I need to go through them. Poke around in the gate area. Somehow I thought I had already done that. Defying gravity. I sing that tiny little bit of it, and then my brain, in Kristen Chenoweth's voice, says, "You're having delusions of grandeur." All the Shepard's skills Shepard has. Still can't jump. Let it go. Basis for I. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes. Let it go is I can't. Is the I should go song. I should go. I should go. Can't stay here anymore. I should go. I should go. Turn around to walk through the door. I should go. I can't stay here now. It's lovely, though, to flirt with you all when I come around. Sorry, best I could do while actively fighting. Don't fear the Reaper. Go. Have any more to say? I should go. Go. But I'll flirt with you another day. I should go. I've got things to shoot. It's been lovely. I'll talk to you again tomorrow soon. Or someday soon. Tomorrow soon. I don't know. I'm just I'm guessing. Extemporizing.
That's the last
I think
one.
that, yeah, I'm making things up as I go along. It's not gonna be perfect. No, but that is the perfect song to make up new lyrics for the I Should Go song. My main side quest. I need some sort of song for Ashley You're Wrong. Just Ashley no. There also needs to be an I didn't mean to lead you on song. It's not I didn't mean to lead anyone on. It's I'm not sure where you came up with the idea that we were flirting, but as a song. I'm making this up as I go along. The biggest showstopper from Raiders of the Lost Ark, the musical. Oh, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded.
Huh?
The Solarian captain can explain when you get here.
Oh, Joker, you're not allowed to be on the ground. You belong in space. Raiders of the Lost Ark, being Indiana Jones, naturally makes me think of the really bad Indiana Jones-ish movie that I used to love as a kid, Jewel of the Nile. I believe it was. I don't know. The Alan Quartermain movies. They're all really bad. But lights are low on the Normandy Bridge. Not a crewmate to be seen. So used to isolation. What do all these signals mean? I try so hard to keep the conversation dry, but somehow I flirt. I wish I knew why. Romancing the Stone. Yes, that is the one that I was trying to think of. Romancing the Stone. I loved that movie when I was younger, and I have no idea why. Oh, the radar is clear. I kept expecting to have to shoot things.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Why are you on...
Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Keep wanting to say, Ashley, why are you on my ship? What's up?
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG. You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
That's just great. What now?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are your reinforcement.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
We couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
Is he here?
Of course it's
Have you
Saren.
seen him?
No, but his Geth are everywhere and we've intercepted some comms referring to Saren.
Full of gas.
This is his facility, there's no doubt about that.
About the
What's
research.
Saren researching?
What is he researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
What's wrong with that?
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
What's so important about curing this genophage?
It was the solution to the Krogan problem.
We introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
But curing it is good! I want to know what he's actually going to say. I Road to China. I don't know that one, Snorpenbass. I'll have to watch that. Should go. I've gone and said the wrong thing. I should go. Where did you find that ring? I just wish I knew what he was actually gonna say. Okay. I love the fact that Saren cured the genophage. Like, that's amazingly good. I don't like the fact that the Krogan who are being born because of what he did are being brainwashed into following him, but honestly, they may not be brainwashed. They might just be like, cool, this guy actually did the work to cure us of this species-ending disease. so we're gonna help him out. Like, they may not even be, like, being controlled some way. They may just be thankful that he took the time to cure their species-ending disease. And... but also he's a total bad guy, which is bad. But I don't want to be mad that he cured the genophage. Yay, cured the genophage! Oh dear. Oh, how is he curing the genophage? I don't know the answer to that. That's bizarre. Sorry, I got distracted by looking over at my screen and there was a random red I thought for a second that there was a problem with the screen itself. Never mind. Tom Selleck is a drunken pilot in post-World War I Eurasia, helping a 1920s flapper find her missing dad in the middle of the Chinese Civil War. Interesting. That sounds like it could be a prequel to which of the Indiana Jones movies that opens with Anything Goes in Chinese? Bad Guy is Bad to the Broadway soundtrack. Man Called Him is part of the sequel. Philip, which movie is it? Which Indiana Jones movie is it that starts with the musical number? Anyway, the whole 1920s vibe, the Chinese Civil War, like... Yes, Temple of Doom. It sounds like that movie could like, be a prequel to Temple of Doom. Like, here's what went on just before the scene with the musical number. Yes, Anything Goes in Mandarin. Also, I don't know that I ever saw that as a kid, like, noticed, like, there's a big musical number of Anything Goes in Mandarin at the beginning of Temple of Doom. It's really good! If you haven't seen it or don't remember having seen it, you should watch it. It's good. I mean, there are many things about that movie that aren't great. It's a great movie. A lot of aspects that don't hold up wonderfully. Okay, I really have to make a decision. I have a solution. It is called a D6. I'm going to roll a D6 and probably ignore the result. Movie is all kinds of problematic, but you never understood all the anger towards Kate Capshaw. She did a fine job and a darn good singer too. Which character was Kate Capshaw? Yeah. Was she the blonde? She's Willie, the singer. Okay. The actress did a good job with that character in that movie. Okay. I rolled a 6. No matter how I cut it, a 6 would mean selecting damn it. I'm gonna ignore the result.
The Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army? He'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
Yes! Rex has it right!
If the cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
That is not
We are
acceptable.
not a mistake.
Is he going to be a problem? We already have enough angry Krogan to deal with.
You're the problem.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack. Can you give us some time?
Don't be long, Captain. Time is not on our side.
I'm well aware of that, Commander. In the meantime, if you need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola. He's in one of the tents nearby.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. It looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
Ashley, go back to your room. I don't want to hear from you anymore.
Just drop it. He'll be fine.
If you say so. But I'm gonna keep my eye on him, if it's all the same to you.
They actually gave me a dialogue after they let me say to her exactly what I wanted to say. Solarian opening number. Facade. It's all a facade. As awful as they can be, I kind of like that nobody's automatically good in Mass Effect. Yeah. I love that I was able to tell Ashley to shut up. Okay. Well.
I'm concerned about Rex. Can we
You too, Garrus?
The upcoming battle frightens me.
Still too low.
Greetings, human. I am Commander Rentola. I can provide you with supplies for the upcoming mission. For anything else, I suggest you speak with Captain Kira.
Oh, show me those.
Let me see what you have.
What little there is.
Wow. Not kidding. There's not much here. Can't wear it. Sniper rifle? It's not as good as the one I have. Pistole. Also not as good. License! Bought. And we'll buy the Metagel upgrade.
Hello again, human. If you need supplies, I suggest you take them now.
Just tell me what you have available.
We have limited reserves. We requested a fleet to destroy Saren's base. Instead, they sent you.
Your request never came through. We'll just have to make do.
That much is clear.
I should go.
I should go. I should
Goodbye,
go.
human. Speak with the captain when you're ready to go.
I did not know Tom Selleck was almost Indiana Jones, but it makes a lot of sense. Sean Young was almost Marion. Thank you, Just Here for Coffee. I would love to see that. Off the top of my head, I cannot recall who... What would I know Sean Young from? The name is not ringing bells. Worst part is get what they were trying to do with Ashley, but she just comes off as horrible. Yes, horrible. Blade Runner. Gotcha.
The mission will succeed. The captain will not have it any other way.
If we fail, no one will hear of this. If we succeed, same result.
I liked the Solarian. Well, some of the Solarians in Andromeda.
I don't like the way Rex is behaving.
I mean, Yeah, it'd be nice if he wasn't on edge, but
I've been on this mission far too long.
But honestly, Caden wasn't like all racist about it. He was just like, I don't like how on edge he's been.
I am worried that Rex's allegiance to you may be waning.
I don't understand why everybody is reacting
Better
that way.
succeed, human. We still feel the toll of the Krogan rebellion.
But then again, my reactions are not the same as my character's reactions. Destroying a solution to a genocide of your race tends to cause anxiety and stress for some reason. Yeah.
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a
I
cure
agree.
for genophage, we can't destroy it.
Calm down, Rex. I'm not the enemy here. Saren's the one you should be mad
He's
at.
the one that developed the cure.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it. Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry from where I stand.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon. And if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be around to reap the benefits. None of us will.
That's a chance we should be willing to take. This is the fate of my entire people we're talking about.
Give me an option that agrees with him.
So far, hell, you did more for me than my family ever did. But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it for the right reasons.
Rex, these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren. Tools. Is that what you want for them?
Turned charismatic.
No, we were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Rachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous. All right, Shepard. You've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough to follow your lead. Just one thing. When we find Saren, I want his head.
Get in line. Ooh, I got good music for that.
If we're doing this, then let's go.
Okay, here's the issue.
I'm going to tear this.
I feel like I should take Rex on this mission, but I've never taken Rex. Like, I've barely ever taken Rex on missions, which means A, I have to level him up, and I don't have equipment for him. Yeah, Caden's backstory is not great. Caden's backstory is kind of like an RPG player character backstory. Alright, let's look at the equipment. No, the journal. Journal! That's the Bittermeyer. Saren's plan. You found the Solarian camp and spoke with their leader. He told you that Saren has cured the Krogan genophage and is breeding an army of Krogan warriors. He and his men are working on a plan to infiltrate the base. Prepare your team for the assault on Saren's base. When you're ready, talk to Captain Kirahi. He'd fit right into a Final Fantasy protagonist. Indeed he would. I can't... I wish... I know it's something I can do in later games. I wish that I could update their skills and equipment on all of my potential companions before starting a mission. Instead of I start a mission with one and have to remember that I haven't updated them.
Thank you for speaking with the Krogan. The assault on Saren's base will be difficult enough as it is.
I assume that means you've come up with a plan.
Of sorts. We can convert our ship's drive system into a 20-kiloton ordnance. Crude, but effective.
Nice. Drop that nuke from
I also...
orbit, and Saren can kiss
Why
his
do they
teeth
have Ashley with me?
Unfortunately, the facility is too well fortified for that.
Or whatever her
We'll
name
need to
is.
place the bomb at a precise location.
Place the bomb and...
Where do we take the nuke? And how do we get there?
The bomb must be taken to the far side of the facility. Your ship can drop it off, but we'll need to infiltrate the base, disable the AA guns, and pacify any ground forces first.
You want us to go in on foot? We don't have enough men.
Good. I prefer a straight fight anyway.
It won't be that simple. We just don't have the numbers to meet them head on. I'm going to divide my men into 3 teams and hit the front of the facility. While we've got their attention, you can sneak your shadow team in the back.
It's a good idea, but your people are gonna get slaughtered.
We're tougher than we look, Commander. But it's true. I don't expect many of us will make it out alive. And that makes what I'm going to ask even more difficult. I need one of your men to accompany me, to help coordinate the teams.
You expect me to commit one of my people to your command?
We are all soldiers by trade. If your people are not prepared to face such a risk, would you really want them by your side?
He's right, Commander. We can't do this without both teams at their best. I volunteer.
Not so fast, LT. Commander Shepard will need you to arm the nuke. I'll go with the Solarians.
With all due respect, Gunnery Chief, it's not your place to decide.
Why is it that whenever someone says, with all due respect, they really mean kiss my ass?
When was the last time I saved?
Who would be better suited to the mission?
Either of these 2 will do, Commander. Both seem willing to sacrifice their lives if necessary, though if we are lucky, such sacrifices won't be required.
Sorry, but Caden comes with me.
Williams, you'll accompany the captain. No heroics, understood?
Aye, aye, Commander.
I will have the ordnance loaded onto the Normandy and brief your crew on its detonation sequencing. Do you have any questions before we go, Commander?
Alright. Time to investigate. That was not a difficult question for me. Like, Hayden is on my team. Hayden is always with me on the missions. Hayden comes with me on the mission. No choice. No hesitation whatsoever. Hayden comes with me.
The Normandy's picking me up. How will your teams escape the blast?
We will engage the Geth as long as possible. Once the bomb is in place, we will fall back to try and escape the blast radius. If we move quickly, we should be able to escape with acceptable casualties. If not, then our memories will live on as martyrs to a greater cause.
Well, I'm sending you with a competent soldier who should be able to help you get out.
You talk like this is a suicide mission.
I won't lie to you, Commander. There is a chance none of us will survive this assault, even your team. But we do what is necessary.
That certainly seems like foreshadowing. And if it is, I'm very glad that I chose to send Ashley with them and not Caden.
Shadow seems clear enough. What will the other teams be called?
Igor, Manavai, and Jaeto. They were the initial settlements on our first 3 colony worlds. They are at the heart of Solarian territory to this day. These names will remind my men what they are fighting for. They must have a personal stake in the fight if we are to have any chance of success.
So we're fighting for Shadow?
Give me a quick rundown of the plan again.
You are Team Shadow. We will create a distraction while you infiltrate the base. Make your way to the breeding grounds at the heart of the facility. Disable the AA guns so the Normandy can land and deliver the nuke. If we get that far, we'll try to help you with guns, but don't count on it. Once you have the bomb, place it next to the geothermal taps. Then get out before it detonates.
I want to know more about the bomb. How reliable is it going to be?
Its reliability depends on the person arming it, but it will do the job. The drive system is highly impervious to damage from external sources. Once it has been armed, very little can stop it. The key is getting it into place and armed before the Geth can stop us.
Let's go.
I'm ready when you are, Captain.
Excellent. Then if you'll excuse me, I need to prepare my men.
Well, this is it. Don't do anything stupid while I'm gone, LT. You too, Commander.
You get back alive.
We'll be fine. You'll see.
Yeah, good luck.
Is there something you want to say, Chief?
I don't know, it's just weird, going under someone else's command. I've got used to working with you. All of you.
Don't worry. We'll see you on the other side.
I know. It's been an honor serving with you, Commander.
Whatever happens, everyone just keep shooting. We go in hard, hit him harder, and we'll be the only damn thing that comes out the other side.
You bet, Commander.
You all know the mission and what is at stake. I have come to trust each of you with my life, but I have also heard murmurs of discontent. I share your concerns. We are trained for espionage. We would be legends, but the records are sealed. Glorying in battle is not our way. Think of our heroes. The Silent Step, who defeated a nation with a single shot. Or the Ever Alert, who kept armies at bay with hidden facts. These giants do not seem to give us solace here, but they are not all that we are. Before the network, there was the fleet. Before diplomacy, there were soldiers. Our influence stopped the Rachni, but before that, we held the line. Our influence stopped the Krogan, but before that, we held the line. Our influence will stop Saren. In the battle today, we will hold the line. Good luck, Commander. I hope we will meet again.
The actor did a good job on that. It was a really good delivery, and I had some chills at the. Okay, so Kaidan's coming with us. I feel like I should bring Rex. Despite the fact that I'm always bringing Tali and I know what to expect with Tali, I feel like I should bring Rex on. I don't have any idea what kind of equipment I have to equip Rex with. So we'll see how this goes.
Comm check. Do you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
So, I brought Rex on this mission because I feel like if there is any chance to recover the cure for the genophage, it's more likely to happen if I have him with me. Leveled him up. I need to look at Rex's equipment before I start this because I don't know the last time I used Rex. Still wearing Mercenary 1 armor. Let's go ahead and equip Warlord 9. Like a rifle. Equalizer. Bad. Naginata. Yes. Skip that one. So. Karpov. Avalanche. Crossfire. Looks good. Alright, let's look at these mods. Currently has armor piercing rounds 1. I think we can do better than that. High explosive rounds 10. Rail extension 5. Ram rail 10. Oh, I have to actually equip it. Cure is evil. Yeah, at least got to see the truth of it for himself. Exactly, Snorfambass. If it's not a good cure, if it's not something that should persist, he's there to discover that on his own, and he will see it with his own eyes and be able to believe it. I was using polonium. Inferno, sledgehammer. Sledgehammer. Combat optics. Frictionless. Alright, I had incendiaries here. Fun. Rail extent. And for combat optics. Here we had some cryo rounds, so snowblind seemed like a good idea. Rail extension. Still got more scram rails. Let's do that again. Here we'll do frictionless gals. And instead of motorized joints 2, how about combat exoskeleton 9? Shield interface and sure. That seems overall better for our Krogan buddy. Oh, we got a codex entry. Council Racing. Salarian government is called the Salarian Union, the labyrinthine web of matrilineal bloodlines with political alliances formed through interbreeding. In many ways, the Salarian political network functions like the noble families of Earth's medieval Europe. Structurally, the government consists of fiefdoms, baronies, duchies, planets, and marches. Colonization claim. These are human nicknames. The original Salarian is unpronounceable. Each area is ruled by a single Delatras, matriarchal head of the household, and represents an increasing amount of territory and prestige within the Salarian political web. Approaching 100 members, the first circle of a Salarian's clan comprises parents, siblings, uncles, aunts, and cousins. The next circle includes second cousins, etc., and escalates to well over 1,000 members. The fourth or fifth circle of a clan numbers into the millions. Salarian loyalty is greatest to their first circle and diminishes from there. Their photographic memories allow Salarians to recognize all their myriad relatives. Salarian military doctrine. In principle, the Salarian military is similar to the Alliance, a small volunteer army that focuses on maneuver warfare. What differentiates the Salarians is not their equipment or doctrine, but their intelligence, services, and rules of engagement. The Salarians believe that a war should be won before it begins. Conventional wisdom holds that Salarians know everything about everyone, and this is not far from the truth. In war, the unquestioned superiority of their intelligence services allows them to use their small military to maximum effectiveness. Well before fighting breaks out, they possess complete knowledge of their enemy's positions, intentions, and timetable. In every war the Salarians have fought, they struck first and without warning. For the Salarians, to know an enemy plans to attack and to let it happen is folly. To announce their own plans to attack is insanity. They find the human moral conceptions of do not fire until fired upon and declare a war before prosecuting it incredibly naive. In defensive wars, they execute devastating preemptive strikes hours before the enemy's own attacks. On the offense, they have never telegraphed their intentions with a declaration of war before attacking. Biotics are virtually unknown in the Salarian military. Those with such abilities are considered too valuable to be used as cannon fodder and are assigned to the intelligence services. While capable of defending themselves against most threats, the Salarians know that they are small fish in a universe filled with sharks. As a point of survival, they have cultivated strong alliances with larger powers, particularly with the Turians. Though the relationship between the two species was rocky at first due to the Krogan uplift fiasco, the Salarians take pains to keep this relationship strong enough that anyone who might threaten them risks Turian intervention. And assisting Kirih's team. While you make your way into Saren's base, keep an eye out for opportunities to sabotage the Geth defensive. Go to the main Geth base. Try to slow the Geth defensive. Hey. Hey. Okay, are we going to be ready for this? We're definitely going to hope to be ready for it. Alrighty. Got a new map. Our satellite. Yeesh. Well, we got some ground to cover, it looks like.
This is my kind of vacation. Lots of scenery and lots of killing.
Sun, surf, sand, and Geth. I bet they don't put that in the brochure.
Huh? Rex doesn't match
Shadow's
my
on the
uniform
ground.
anymore.
Repeat, Shadow is on the ground. Chief Williams with Igor team. Manovai, Teato teams, move. Time to get some attention.
I have to. There's no cave behind the waterfall? Oh, I thought I was stuck for a second. I had to check for a cave behind the waterfall. It's a video game. Rex, you're wrecking my aim.
Check for long-range turrets helping the Geth target.
Area secured.
Right. Got little midges. A nice little detail, the little bugs flying around. But all waterfalls have caves behind them. Okay, I think I should head for this communications. Ish. I got hit somewhat hard there. First, the weapons locker. Triangulation Tower. Geth communications disrupted. Nice. Journal. You disrupted the Geth communications tower. Keep looking for opportunities to slow the Geth. Nice. B-Right UK, thank you for the 500 bits! How are you? It's good to see you. No, no, no. No, 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 Hatman! Doing pretty good, B-Right UK. How are you today? We have been, postulating a Mass Effect the Musical and all of the songs that would need to go in it.
Something scrambled. They're targeting. We got a shot. Chief Williams, take the heat off Manavai.
I believe we have decided that I Should Go would be the premiere song of the musical, based on a popular song from Frozen. How am I supposed to go every direction? I would doff my cap, but I have no hair and really bad hat hair at the same time. So, no. Oh, two paths here. There are two paths inside me. Oh, hi there.
They're calling SAT strikes. Dieto, watch for comm stations. Williams, can you see anything?
You know, when I played Andromeda on the PlayStation, I used biotics a lot more. I think it was because I was using a controller instead of a mouse and keyboard. If my biotics were linked to my mouse, I would use them so much more. I wonder what would happen. Thankfully, I can't jump over that barrier because there is no jump button. Otherwise, I would definitely be jumping over that barrier and into the water. Alright, that's a satellite uplink tower. If you had a Mako, you drive around in the morning. Oh, if I had a Mako around in the morning, I drive around in the evening all over this land. I'm trying to think. My brain won't bring to me what tune that is, but that seems like a good addition. Like, my brain is not bringing to me the actual, like, notes that go with that. Look, it's a rocket drone. I had to kill it. I couldn't leave this path untaken. There were two paths. I had to take them both. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Got it. Ah, a nice cool waterfall to stand under. We've cleared both directions, so nobody can come and sneak up on us from behind. They absolutely could, because if the game wanted them to, they would. But let's go to this uplink tower. Wait, who's shooting at me? Where did you come from? I already went that way. You weren't there before. It's like they noticed that their weapons had gone offline and redeployed. I did take out a Krogan. Sort of. There. That Krogan is dead. Well, some Medigel, 2 roads diverged in a balmy beach, and I took all the paths and destroyed everything in my way! And that has made all the difference. Exactly. How do I do? Not down there. I'm at the indicator, but don't see anything to interact with. Look up. Cast finale. The essence of Geth. 525,000 Geth drones above us. How do you measure gigabyte? 2 roads diverged in a cavern pass. I'm sorry I could not decide to be an efficient player. I took the one less traveled, and then backtracked and took the other 2. 525,600 bullets. 525,000 pickups so rare. In bullets, biotics, in shooting the Geth till they die. I don't know. This seems like it's where I'm supposed to be, but I can't figure out what the heck I'm supposed to do. Ah! Satellite uplink disrupted. Okay, we got that done. Destroyed satellite uplink. By destroying the satellite uplink, the Geth defenses have been thrown into disarray. Search for more ways to slow the Geth. Yeah, I was running, I was like, what am I missing? I eventually did find it, but geez. More like disintegrated. Alright, so we move through the satellite uplink tower. We save the game. Come on, I should be able to hit you. Apparently Rex can hit you, and I'm just gonna let Rex do that. Oh, what's over here? Oh, yes, thank you. There's a way for me to shoot you from afar. Where'd you go? Oh wow, there's like lots of extra stuff. Alright, we're gonna go this way. I must take all the paths. Over me, I must take all the paths. Because when there are many paths before you, you need to see them all. Come on, there's a cave and you won't let me inside of it! Every problem can be solved with the proper application of Rex and a shotgun. I got a life from Hair without any change. Oh, wow, I haven't listened to Hair in a while. I got to see Hair live, and it is much better than I thought it was going to be from having only heard the soundtrack. You currently have 250 items. You are nearing the 300 item limit. Sell or salvage some items at your earliest convenience to avoid reaching this limit. The Milos Forman movie. Oh, I'm not... Is that the one with, what's his name from Greece? Yes, take all the things. Treat Williams doing I Got a Life is showstopper. Yeah, I really I'm trying to remember. It was a revival of it that toured for a while, and it was so good. Can I just select rid of all of these assault rifles? I'm not going to use any of them. Omnigel. Bad, but not good either. Dash, Firestorm, Skin. This is always the problem. You collect everything, and even if you don't need it, you're still collecting it all. But then eventually you have to get rid of it all. Brawler's not better for me. It is better for Eden. Not really better for Rex, but I'll hang on to it for the moment. These are all junk. They're all junk. Let's get rid of them all. But every one of these that I convert to Omnigel is one more locker I can open without having to play the Frogger minigame. Few movie musicals in the 70s and early 80s that were pretty darn amazing. Yeah. I never did see the TV show of Fame. I definitely, like, I didn't really care for the movie version of Hair. But I haven't watched it since I got older. I didn't like it when I was younger. Maybe different now. I loved the musical, like, on stage. It was really good. The movie just didn't do it for me. Oh, I'm back to the tower. That's not where I want to be. Wait, I'm going all the wrong ways. Okay. So we go to the right. Always to the right. Now I'm quoting 1776, the musical. Is there any reason to be down here? For some reason, I thought that these were not. I didn't see they were flying platforms. I thought they were beings that were flying, and I was like, "What's going on?" Well, they got me. My name is Spectre Shepard Hamilton. My name is Spectre Shepard Hamilton. Spectre Shepard Hamilton. Oh dear, it works. Why does it work? Alright. Let's do that better. Going to waste a lot of shots. It's so true. I'm gonna waste so many shots. But I have unlimited ammunition. He was there with Rex when it happened. Rex, when it happened. Oh dear. So, I definitely have heard Hamilton. We sold our Hamilton tickets because at the time we could not travel to Minneapolis. We had moved. And we couldn't travel back there at that moment in order to be able to see that musical. So we sold the seats. So I've seen the movie, but not like didn't get to see it on stage. That said, In the Heights is better. Geth Flyers destroyed. Immigrant Song needs a little modification. Easier time now that the Geth Flyers are destroyed. Wait, there's an Immigrant Song in Hamilton? My brain is not. I see Immigrant Song. And I think of, No, I can't sing it. What is the song? How does it go? I see Immigrant Song as a song, and I think of Snow White in Shrek. Shrek 2, I think it is. Yeah, Led Zeppelin. But for me, that Led Zeppelin version of Immigrant Song is Snow White in Shrek 2. I come from the land of the ice and snow. Oh, Piragua guy. Yes, Omnigel guy. Yeah, that's true. We sold our Hamilton seats, and like a season of tickets was roughly $2,000 for 2 seats. And we made back the entire cost of the season by selling the Hamilton ticket. So ultimately was the right decision. We had our season tickets were front row of the balcony. So nobody sitting in front of you at all. A good view. And they were just off center. They weren't center. But we were right on an aisle, or very close to being right on an aisle. Front row balcony. And so we were as far back as like midway in the orchestra, but with nobody in front of us. So it was good. Come from the land of the ice and snow where the midnight sun and the hot springs glow. Yes, for in the Heights crossover. Thor Ragnarok version's pretty good. And then when push comes to shove, I'll send a giant destructive space squid. To remind you of my love. Da 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 da. Aliens, we get the job done. Oh, in context it works. Out of context it does not. Oh, stream hiccuped. Huh. Yeah, I haven't had any incidents today. Knock on wood. When Andromeda rolls to the Emmy relay with Joker piloting.
Air threat has not materialized. You may be getting some help from Shadow.
Liam O'Brien. Cuddlefish! Cuddlefish! That? Yes. Cuddlefish! Where are ya? I see that you are there, but I cannot shoot you because you're behind cover, you cowardly Krogan. Alright, so got one of them down. Battlefield. They don't know what he's talking about. He ruined their menace for you. Alright, where to now? Facility entrance? Well, how am I supposed to decide which one to go in?
Shadow team must be getting close. Hold the line, men. Hold the line.
Is there anything on the other side? One of them has a hallway, the other one doesn't. So I feel like the hallway is the one I should go in. Optic. 327. Wait. Where is... This says I'm next to an entrance, but I don't see it. So I guess I will definitely go the other way. Why are you so hurt?
Surf, sand,
All right. I think... Disable the guns. Drive for more ways. Nope, not map. Save. Save is what I'm trying to do. So, cuttlefish to me just makes me think of cuttlefish bone that is used as a nutritional supplement slash beak grinder for pet birds. Just a cuttlefish bone is for birds to grind their beaks on and get a lovely calcium supplement at the same time.
We've got access to base security. Should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for Williams and the Solarians to handle.
Ah! Tiny cuttlefish that's lethally poisonous. It looks like a Disney character. Oh my. Do I send the guards over to where the other teams are, or keep them here and have to fight them? I think I keep them here and have to fight them myself.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
Plus 8 Paragon for that. I'll go the same place. I will start at the end. Open the door. Indoctrinated? Wait, there's bad Solarians now? Way. Way. Where are you? How does he... Oh, I forgot. His ship takes over people's minds. That's what the matriarch told him. Where are you? Yes, yeah, fine. I just hit the V. It's okay. We're doing fine. We're doing totally fine. We have time. Not like I died and had to load from save. Very much.
We've got access to base security. Should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for Williams and the Solarians to handle.
I still think we made the right choice.
We can handle any guards inside.
But this time I will save before I go through this door. We have not. Oh, we can't save now. Poor unfortunate souls. Hello? Young. Hello? Poor unfortunate soul. Who's shooting? You? Never underestimate the power of body language. I wonder how they spell body. I know in the actual song it's spelled B-O-D-Y, but, you know, I think that song you could also spell it B-A-W-D-Y. Never underestimate the power of body language. You also, in the case of Mass Effect, never underestimate the power of body language. B-A-U-D-Y. Right? Body language? B-A-U-D? Shepard's body language seems to be leaving a trail of dead enemies wherever they go. Indeed. Indeed so. I don't actually... So, I know BOD is like a computer term. I remember it from modem stats, but I never actually really knew what it meant. Oh, I could save again. Yeah, B-A-U-D. I was thinking adapting For Unfortunate Souls to Mass Effect, never underestimate the power of body language would be spelled B-A-U-D. Effectively bits per second. Awesome. Because we'd be singing about the Geth. Rate of information transfer. And the Geth would be concerned with body language. I need to remember I have a cough button now. So that I don't cough in your ears anymore. Lets me target it. Can I shoot it?
Hello? Is someone out there?
I would like to investigate the cell. But how do I get down there? I don't see a way down.
What was that noise? What's going on?
I'm too far away. How do I get down there? I guess through the security office ahead of me. Presumably, the special warbling sound from the modem would be how we hear the bot. Yes, indeed.
Give a little ground, Williams. We don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
Elevator? Elevator seems promising for getting to those cells. But what's through there? Maybe stairs? There's stairs and an elevator? Apparently the elevator did not come in here, so I'm glad I went through the stairs. Lots of Solarian. Wait, there's one that was labeled slave and it said I can't talk to.
Well, you're not a Geth, and you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, captured during recon. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base?
Not quite. Why should I trust you?
Everyone here is indoctrinated. You might be working for Saren.
My whole team was altered, but I was left alone as a control subject. I still have my senses, although I almost wish I didn't. I watched good people reduced to mindless husks. There isn't anything left. Others died during the experiments. I envy them.
One more save. Will there be death or maybe victory? This endless swarm of Geth in front of me. My crew will be there by my side, and hopefully they will save my hide. One more save. One save more. That's really good. Just here for coffee.
Do you know anything about the experiments they were conducting?
They were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people, but I don't think he fully understands it. I don't know much else. I just saw what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't end up like that. Please, let me out.
I think I can trust you.
I'm opening your cell, but then you're on your own.
Don't look back and hope to outrun the blast, A better chance than I had before you showed up. Thank you, human. And good luck. You'll need it.
I hope that was the right decision.
No threat here, Commander. Are they even aware of us?
No, this is no way to treat a prisoner. Kill them, sure, but leave them like this.
Oh. I can't let them out at the moment. I don't want to just kill them because we could. Oh, but we are gonna bomb the place. That'll be instant. This is a hard choice. I'm gonna kill them.
Better to die than to live like this.
Just mow them down, Commander?
I'm all for it. Every second like that must be torture. I know I'd sooner be dead.
They're gonna be nuked anyway? Yeah, I'm cool with killing the zombie Solarians. After when the door opened and I heard the sound of them being zombies, I'm cool with that. I apparently can't do anything with this one though.
We eliminate this base and Saren's gonna feel it.
I had thought oh, I should keep them alive in case I can find a cure for them. But then I remembered I'm just going to nuke the place anyway, and they would all die that way. So why would I keep them alive? And then when it turned out they were all zombies, well... I feel like the elevator is where I need to go. I should head... I'm real confused. Do I take the elevator or the door? The elevator or the door? The choices aren't all in the dialogue.
What do you want? I told you everything. Who are you? Alliance, right? I knew someone would come. It tried to break me, but it couldn't. I shut it out.
Okay.
Slow down. I need to know where you came from.
Private Mano Savata of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG, sir. Captured well on reconnaissance 6 days ago. Glad to answer, sir. Never any questions from these bastards. Just whispers and poking and cutting. I just said anything to get out and get some payback. That's not too much to ask, is it? A little payback?
What do they do to you, soldier?
Experiments, but I don't know what for. The effect of incessant whispering on my shortening temper? Who knows? I just need out.
Something's not right here, Commander.
You're right.
Setting him free could endanger the mission.
No. I need to get out. This room is too small and it keeps talking, and I really want to get out of here and get some work done. I need to get out. Let me out.
Hi, lackey. No.
I can't take that chance.
Can't take that chance. No chance. I need to do what it says. I have to. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out.
Well, yeah, again, I feel like I made the right choice there, not letting him out. That Salarian's parents gave them the perfect name. They named them Indoctrinated. We are on Vermeer, yes. I chose to shoot the 4 Salarians in the cell. It's one of the few renegade choices I've made. And after I saw the result, I was totally happy with it. Must be downstairs. Oh, we're in the storage room! Kind of had thought that if I went through this way, this is where I would end up. I'm guessing I'll still have to go back and take that elevator at some point. I also brought Rex with me. I never bring Rex, but this mission, I felt like I needed to have Rex along. Because of the possibility for a cure for the genophage. Uh-oh. Go through that door. Dead end. We're bad guys behind that door. Bringing Rex here is the best for story. Yeah. Like, I never bring Rex. I always bring Tali. But this one, it just felt like I needed Rex. Alright, let's try the elevator, because I didn't see a way through that door. music. I don't get elevator music, but... Org regeneration stations? Ah! I should have expected that, but I did not.
What is going on?
Who's... There's an Asari shooting? Alright.
No, stay back. This is important work. This is the glorious salvation of my species. You will not destroy the work you have started.
We'll see about that. I think I don't want to destroy the glorious work that you've started, but at the same time, you just knocked my boyfriend out, so... We're gonna have words. Nova, hi! Thank you for the bits! How are you today? Okay, Caden, time to wake up. There, that's the one I need. Mass Effect, yes. If you don't save them now, you can't ever save them again. And you will still hear them screaming and it's gonna break your brain. Gonna break your brain. Yeah. Kiss of lifetime. Indeed, indeed, indeed. There's the door. Oh, don't. It's in here. Oh, this session has been so nice. I haven't had to play Frogger once. Alright, we're going left. Are ya? Oh, it's a Geth. I guess it's dead now. Reyna Thanoptis?
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
Let's hear it. Who are you and what do you want?
Rana Thanoptis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
I want to say why should I trust you, but I also want to ask what...
I thought this was a breeding facility.
Not this level. We're studying Sovereign's effect on organic minds. At least that's what I assumed. Saren kept us in the dark as much as possible.
You helped him and you don't even know why?
I didn't have the option of negotiating. This position is a little more permanent than I had expected. But I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in.
Did I go the wrong way?
See? Full access.
Meaning the right way?
All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
What were you studying here?
It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal. Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers.
Oh, so Saren's an influencer.
It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless...
I wonder what products he's been pushing.
Test subjects. But there's collateral damage, too.
What do you mean by collateral damage?
Sovereign's signal is too strong. spend too much time near the ship and you feel it, like a tingle at the back of the skull. It's like a whisper you can't quite hear. You're compelled to do things, but you don't know why. You just obey. Eventually, you just stop thinking for yourself. It happens to everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the man I replaced. Now I just want to get out of here before it happens to me.
Why is Saren researching this? Isn't he the one controlling it?
The signal comes from the ship. It makes us obey Saren, but I don't think he controls it. Not exactly. I think he's scared it might be affecting him.
Huh.
Indoctrination is subtle. By the time the effects become noticeable, it's usually too late.
Tell me more about this signal.
Signal's not exactly the right word. There's some kind of energy field emanating from the ship. It changes thought patterns. Over time, days, maybe a week, it weakens your will. You become easier to manipulate and control, but it's a degenerative condition. There's a balance between control and usefulness. The less freedom a subject maintains, the less capable it becomes.
I'm gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you want to make it out alive, you better start running.
What? You can't. But I'll never.
That was actually a perfect dialogue for the letting her go option. I did enjoy that, Caden. You are correct. Alright, so we have the elevator, but do I take the elevator? There's this whole other hallway over here. Oh, the breeding facility. Okay, we'll do the elevator first. But also, almost save real quick. Back off. I'm looking to see if the Gax Pack is going to be playing today. And they are live now. So, that's where we're going to end it today. In the middle of Vermeer, whatever it's called. I want to say, thank you, everybody, for coming. This has been a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this mission. And I definitely want to say thank you to Was Not Worth It for being a subscriber on Coffee. Thank you, Be Right UK and Melba, for the cheers. And thank you to my bots for moderating. And Hibberty Gibbet, thank you for the subscription. So, yeah, the mystery of the elevator. We're not... This is a good spot to end. Yeah, it seemed like a good spot to end. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming by. And I will not make a decision. I will end stream. But yeah, so we're going to be heading over to the Gax Pack today, to GaryCon Live, for the Gax Pack. That is a wonderful TTRPG live play DM'd by Jason Charles Miller, and it has Adriana Cazador and B. Dave Walters and Vivid Vivka and Eric Campbell and Eliza Pearl as players, and it is really fun and really good. So that is where we're going to be heading. So thank you all for coming by so very much. We'll return to Vermeer next Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. My next stream is tomorrow at 7... Yes, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and I will be starting Maniac Mansion, which I have never played before and know nothing about. But it was requested by Philip, and it seemed like a good one for October, so that's what we're playing tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and set up this trade. GaryCon Live. So yeah, tomorrow at 7 p.m. I will be starting Maniac Mansion. And until then, get out there and do some shenanigans.